Hi friends, Living Fit with Laura on this very hazy, beautiful morning. Each day we say, "This is the day my Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in the day." I will continue moving forward to those things that lie ahead, putting behind me those things that lie behind. I will continue doing a backflip and landing on my feet when life throws me a curveball. I will continue staying on the straight and narrow, depending on my Savior, my healer, the great physician, the Prince of Peace. I will be sane, stable, serene, and strong. I wanted to talk to us today about pre-assuming things. It's very hazy because of the fires, but we must never assume or pre-assume that something that we are looking forward to will happen in a certain way, because we don't know. We don't know people. So I'll just give you a concrete example. I had a job application in to a small chemistry company that manufactures and distributes chemicals, reagents, and scientific instruments. And I was really excited about it. I spent quite a lot of time looking at the website. I was thrilled when I got a message about setting up a phone interview. And I was not aware of this small scientific company, scientific instrument. And so I kind of pre-assumed, I jumped the gun, that it would be a really good fit. But it was the most bizarre phone interview I've ever had. I usually never accept phone interviews on a Saturday, but I thought I would be ambitious and show initiative, and so I followed up. And it kind of ruined my Saturday, and here's why. The guy turned out to really be looking for a sales and marketing person to expand his company, get more contracts, and the position was actually a sales and marketing position that would involve a lot of travel, that would involve attaining large contracts with larger companies. I have a BS degree in chemistry with minor in physics. I have years of experience in laboratories, problem solving, helping companies pass their audits, solving problems for companies. I have no experience in sales or marketing, nor am I interested in sales and marketing. So it was a complete waste of my time. The owner then proceeded to ask me advice about what I would suggest he do. And I'm thinking, well, you need to put me on the payroll first before I spend time wanting to help your company. It was the most bizarre situation. What was supposed to be a short initial screening, which I thought would be 10 minutes, turned out to be almost an hour. And then he decided to not move forward with me. Well, duh, I didn't want to move forward with him either, because I'm not sales or marketing. I do not want to travel. I thought I would be doing bench work, maybe preparing the reagents, maybe putting kits together, troubleshooting the instruments, maybe writing some standard procedures. So it was a complete waste of my time. So Living Fit with Laura, we are not to pre-assume that something is a certain way. I tend to put situations on a pedestal. I tend to get my hopes up. And then when it goes very, very differently, I am disillusioned and disappointed. But we are to keep our eyes open, our mind open, because God has the last say. We are to keep our mind open and our eyes open, never presuming that we know people, never presuming that we know of how a situation will turn out or a person's agenda. This person had advertised the job as a manufacturing position, a bench level position. I thought I would get to tinker around with the equipment, learn the equipment, maybe write documents, make the reagents, but it was absolutely a different agenda on his part. He wanted free advice on how to create a larger platform for profile for his company, get larger contracts. I've worked for quite a few large companies, and so I was very disappointed. Excuse me. So I was disappointed, but since I am very sane, stable, serene, and strong, I will carry on. Obviously, it was not the job for me. I would not want to work for the company. I would have not have applied for the company if I knew it was a sales and marketing position involving a lot of travel. I have no interest or no background in sales and marketing. So, living fit with Laura, when bizarre things happen, we are sane, stable, serene, and strong. We are slightly disappointed, but we are not devastated. We might feel derailed, but we land on our feet, use that momentum to do a backflip and move forward with that momentum. Lord, I will not live in want today. I will keep my eyes on you, on the sun, S-O-N. I will thank you for all my experiences because you are the light of my life. You keep me sane, stable, serene, and strong. I do not depend on people or circumstance for my joy. When we do not depend on people or circumstance for our joy, then we can remain sane, stable, serene, and strong despite bizarre situations. People will surprise you. People have their own agenda. When I got laid off from my other job, there was a mass layoff. I've talked about it. The management had been attending emotional intelligence workshops of 4 hours each Wednesday for weeks. And I was told verbally I had job security. I'd solved a $100,000 problem. Yet I was escorted out the door. So we are never to put our saneness in people, places, or things. I was very shocked. I was very disgusted. But I am sane, stable, serene, and strong because my saneness does not depend on people, places, or things. Did I kind of lull into a place of complacency and feel secure with that job? Yes, because I believed the supervisor at face value when he told me my job was secure. I believed him. But we are to always be ready for people. We are to allow people to behave badly because that's what they do. People behave badly because they are people can behave very badly because there are so many other things going on behind the scenes. And the company's agenda was to save money when they lost a contract, so they let a whole bunch of people go, including me. Any manufacturing company is about profit, not about the well-being of its employees. So I think that to talk openly about we care about the employees, we're like family, we go to these emotional intelligence workshops for 4 hours for 12 weeks because we care. I think that's hypocritical. I see that as very inappropriate in any workplace, especially scientific or technical. I think it's a bunch of baloney because we walk the walk. We don't just talk something and do the opposite. So on this very beautiful day, we are to walk the walk. We are to continue moving forward to those things that lie ahead, putting behind us those things that lie behind. Everyone, let's get our exercise. I'm going to start running now. The point I'm making is when we are disappointed, we are not devastated. When we are disappointed, we are not devastated. And number 2, we don't presume that we know people. Number 3, when people show who they really are, we accept and move on. We are not perfect either, but we do not lament or agonize for days, weeks, or months, or hours. When I had the interview yesterday and it turned out to be for a sales marketing job, I was disappointed that I wasted so much of my time on a Saturday, but I have moved on. We are to move on and we're to have a good day and live well. So let's move on with me. I'm going to get my run now, if Daisy will let me. I'm going to get my run now, and I'm going to have a wonderful day. Let's all focus on the sun today. Let's get our exercise. Let's all have a wonderful day, making someone else's life better. Grab your coffee. Living Fit with Laura. Awesome.